everyone, welcome to another episode of Truly Ludi. Like my glam look, soft glam, I don't know how you call it. So yes, today's episode we're gonna focus on 5 things I did to save money during PA school. For me, saving money during PA school was crucial. Budgeting the amount of money that I have to spend on food and leisure and transportation was really important. So I'm gonna share with you what I did to save money. So for me, I went to commuter school for PA school. So the best thing I did was to live with family. Therefore, I didn't have large sum of bill like, paying for rent, and I didn't own a car. So I was able to take public transportation to and from school. So that saved me a whole lot of money. So every day I know exactly how much I was spending on transportation, and because you live with family, you were able to eat dinner with family, so that was amazing as well. So that was the one thing that I did to save money. I went to a community school, I lived with family, so I saved on cost of living. The second thing I did to save money during PA school was I actually shopped at Aldi. Aldi was not close to me. I did have a supermarket that was like 5 minutes away from where we live, but my money would go a long way when I went to Aldi. Even though Aldi was a little bit further from where I lived, I actually made the trip. On Fridays was like every other Fridays was my Aldi day, because I would go to Aldi and buy stuff enough to last me 2 weeks. And what I did, it was basically my lunch and also my snack after classes at like 5 p.m. Because when you're in PA school, you're literally spending your whole day there, and sometime more than it's like you stay there till like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. and you're like trying to figure out things, you're studying and you're hungry. A lunch wouldn't cut it. So going to Aldi, I had like during that time I was eating a lot of salad, I was doing different things, and it was just cheaper for me. I know my $15 would go a long way when I go to Aldi. I would put on my backpack and go to Aldi, shop, put everything back, and then take the train home and then plan out my meal. Another thing, meal planning was really important because I had to know exactly what I was eating for lunch and snack for every single day I was going to school, because that would allow me, when I go to Aldi to shop, I know exactly what I am looking for. And also going to Aldi, seeing what they have, you could actually figure out what is it that you're going to cook with the stuff that they have, because certain things they don't carry. So that was number 2, going to Aldi. The third thing I did is I was shopping at the thrift store. So it's so funny. My first Densko shoes, I actually got it at the thrift store for $14. Yes. From time to time, because the thrift store wasn't too far from my school, I would just go there to browse for like 15 minutes and see what they have. And the reason why I would shop there, because sometimes you have to go to like award ceremony, or you have to go somewhere like, to business casual look. You're not in scrub all the time. So those business casual look, I'll go to a thrift store and to kind of find like discounted, nice looking clothes to wear, instead of going to the brand store to actually buy these for much more money. I remember I got like my graduation outfit, I got it at a thrift store. It was this really nice red jumpsuit, and it was just so cute. And I think I got it for like $10 at a thrift store. And then I just, it was suede, I dry cleaned it, and it looked really nice. People thought it was expensive, but no, girl, it was the thrift store. So that's another way I did to save money. Other ways I saved money was I used free things. Now I know a lot of them now. Now I'm like, I know, there's the Neighbor app, there is Buy Nothing Facebook group. I didn't know about these things back in the day. I only knew about Free Cycle and Craigslist. Even Facebook Marketplace, I wasn't really paying attention to that. But when I was in PA school, I remember when we were, for one of our class, I needed a stethoscope, and I need a blood pressure machine, and also other things that I needed, an ophthalmoscope. So I was like, okay, these things are expensive, and the link they're sending us to buy it is like expensive. I think it ranged like $400 and $500 and all these things. What I did is I went on Craigslist. I literally searched these things on free. I asked on Free Cycle, Nothing really. And I went on Craigslist and I was just looking, like every day I was just looking to see maybe someone would post something, because I buy stuff on Craigslist. My sewing machine, my second sewing machine I bought it from someone from Craigslist. So I was kind of aware on how that thing works, even though people are like, Craigslist, that's really scary. What if they take you and stuff like that? But to my surprise, I found a medical student who actually was in New York, who was done with her materials, and she was selling everything on Craigslist. And then I sent her a message. I said, hey, this is how much money I have, and if you're willing to sell all of these things to me, I'm willing to pick it up as soon as you're available. And I told her, this is who I am in PA school, I'm gonna need this for that. And then she was like, no problem. Me and her, we met in the city. I gave her the money. I think I gave her $250, and she gave me a lot of stuff. She gave me I got the ophthalmoscope from her, I got the otoscope from her, I got a stethoscope from her. She had a lot of stuff, and I think I paid her $250. And I was so happy about it, and it was just like barely used stuff. And so that's one way to like, not spend a lot of money, is to check on these places. Like right now there's different things. There's Buy Nothing Facebook group, there is Facebook Marketplace, you have Free Cycle where you actually can ask for people around your neighborhood if they have that, and you have Craigslist. You could always try Craigslist to see if somebody's selling anything, and you also have OfferUp where people are actually putting their stuff up there to sell. So there's a lot of places where you could look for those things that you might need for PA school. If you buy them on Amazon, or if you buy them at a store, they might cost way more money, and if you get them secondhand from somebody who probably barely used them. And so the last thing is just fun wise. So what did I do to have fun? Because PA school is a lot. You're like always busy, always studying, and you don't even think, okay, maybe I should go out for something. You don't even want to do that. And I was grateful for friends who would take me out. I was totally grateful for that. Also, if I wanted to hang out by myself and I wanted to do something, I would go on the city's website and to see if they're having any free event in my neighborhood, and if they're having anything that I can go to. It's usually singing in the park, or if they're having story time, or if they're having some event at local libraries. Just thing to take your mind off studying all the time, and kind of like let you know, like, there's a world around you outside of you being in PA school. So I tried like going on, when I was in New York, I was going on the New York's park.gov website to check for free event. I would check libraries for free event, and I would check, sometimes they have like local places, gymnasium, where you could check for free event as well too. So these are the 5 things that I did to save money during PA school. I hope these helped you, and you let me know, what are you doing in PA school to save money, and what did you do in PA school to save money? And I'll see you next week for another episode. Thank you. Bye.